This winter, it may be a freezing 63 degrees, but in Venice Beach, California, love, lust, and romance in the sand is sizzling hot. She'd had enough of her small little town. She was exotic in her shape and manner with the name to match. Her name was Norma, aka Uptight. But she was anything but normal, especially with a Diet Shasta in her hand. However, Norma longed for the grit and roughness of a lumberjack type and weather to match her warm heart. So it was time for her to make a major move and go far. So far she traveled 2 hours south. Welcome to the golden state of California, the sign read. She fell in love with the beach and sand, but after 6 months, she didn't care for all the pop-up tents that now covered the beach like feral cats and their bad coughs. Especially that one loud rainbow-colored tent that housed that caveman-like person that threw out his urine from that In-N-Out Burger Cup every single day. And they'd had their fair share of unpleasantries. He was down on his luck and lived on Venice Beach, literally, directly across from Juanito's Best Guacamole Tacos restaurant. Squatter's rights. But unlike Norma, he was normal and average-looking who looked like a typical Brad. But his name was Gaylord. But the locals called him Garbage. But things would take a dramatic and romantic turn one late afternoon when Norma would suddenly wake up to the luscious, full, and heavily cracked and dried lips of Gaylord giving it to her hard and relentless. Mouth to mouth, that is. Being the self-proclaimed beach lifeguard, no one drowns on his watch, he says. And by the way, I'm the garbage that just saved your life, lady. With that selfless act, their hearts would now be entwined and touching like the fingers in the 16th chapel drawings. Now that sounds like romance. So for Norma, it's adios past life and her hometown 2 hours north. She's cuddling up to that burly caveman type at home and in that rainbow tent she used to hate. Once the STD's tests come back negative, of course. For him, there will be no more collections of In-N-Out Burger Cups and lonely night baths of sand, salt, and seaweed mixed in with the once-in-a-while washed-up used condom. This union is homeless no more, and there'll be no more drownings of life and love at his beach. This winter, Forgotten Trailers Productions is asking you to sizzle up with romance next to the bonfire at the beach with what paid-for critics are saying, throw out that notebook. What pretty woman? Brokeback Mountain my ass. Now this is a Titanic. With an intimate soundtrack of Quarter Flash, Fleet Foxes, Laura Branigan, The Beastie Boys, Eddie Rabbitt, Elvez, Daryl Hall and John Oates, and what a single critic is saying is a love story collaboration of two of the most influential musical artists of our time. So amazing it made Linda Evans from Dynasty cry herself into a coma. Lemmy from Motorhead sings along with the Ivory God himself, Yanni, and break the vocal bank with the song You Are So Beautiful to Me, starring, somehow, the drummer of death metal band The Devil's Hooves in his first acting role, Kaylin Struve as Gaylord, reoccurring actress on what is considered the greatest sitcom, Three's Company, Lana Lipschmidt as Norma, and 1993's Paralympics gold medal winner Stanley Handsome Stan Papadopoulos as Juanito's Tacos manager, all join forces to create Rough Love. Trash may be littering the streets and shores of California, but garbage don't always stink. This movie is rated R, and no one under 15 will be admitted without a 13-year-old. Oh, and happy birthday, Bradley